Hi, I'm Erik Levvit. We're here in Florida at ITEXPO 2017. Joining me now, Erik Levvit from 1stPoint. Erik, great to see you as always.
Always great to be here.
Since we last spoke, I know 1stPoint made an acquisition. What can you tell me about that?
We acquired Website Source in June of 2016, and since then we've been working on the integration of hosting solutions, which are the front end of a business, with back-end operations, sales operations, and customer service.
So hosting, that's a little bit, seems like it's taking it in a little different direction for you.
We're trying to address the full life cycle of a business, where we provide the front end for you to host a site, direct people to an application, be able to build that application on our premise, on our cloud, host that application, and then communicate with all of your customers however they would like to be communicated with, whether that be voice, whether that be video, whether that be text message, or any other medium of communication that's available to them.
Interesting. Jump over to your other company, NStream, an acquisition there as well?
Yeah, we acquired the assets of NStream Communications in October, and we've already fully integrated those networks, and that gave us a whole bunch of new wholesale products, which we're going to be using on both the 1stPoint side and the NStream side as well.
So, looking at both entities, how does it all play? How does it all together play into your overall strategy?
Well, the communications assets are all on the 1stPoint communications side, and all of our retail assets are with 1stPoint. Our wholesale assets are with NStream. So NStream provides the underlying voice infrastructure, and 1stPoint provides the data communications and messaging infrastructure. Our other entity, Open Data Centers, provides our data center infrastructure, which is available for both co-location, cloud hosting, and dedicated server infrastructure as well. By adding Website Source, we also have shared hosting and virtual private server offerings.
Now, with the kind of really end-to-end offering that you talked about, especially with 1stPoint, how does that make you a little more unique in the market?
Well, there's been a lot of buzz about unified communications. And in our space, we believe that our mission is to obsolete the concept of unified communications, to offer a suite of services where there is no longer anything to unify. So that's a slightly different twist, maybe, that a lot of our counterparts in the industry are taking.
Who do you see, as your biggest opportunity for success in terms of competitors?
There's a fundamental shift in the market that's happening right now as we speak, and that's that the current generation, the texting generation, some folks like to call them millennials. I hate the term myself, but it's a referenceable, notable term. They are now a market. Up until this point, millennials did not have buying power. Now millennials have buying power. And as we learned from Marketing 101, when you aren't a market until you have buying power, until you have cash to spend on products and services. So there are now tens of millions, and worldwide hundreds of millions of consumers in the modern generation that grew up using texting, that use text messaging, that use instant messaging. And that creates a new breed of services that we have to provide to that generation. And I work with a lot of customers that don't necessarily see the need for texting within their business until I walk them through the fact that they have customers that are under 35, that are actively using their instant and text messaging devices to communicate and learn about those products and services, and that's their preferred medium of communication. And that's a truly massive opportunity. We're talking about greater than 30% of the global population.
Yeah, without question, I've heard several other companies, over the past 6 to 10 months, maybe, talking a lot about sort of a return to texting. What do you feel better positions you in the market?
We've been working on our software for many years. We've been talking about the deployment at these interviews for several years now. We started building the messaging platform almost 3 years ago. And now we have a very robust platform that provides a lot more interfaces to a lot of other services than maybe some of our competition does. And that gives us a little bit of an edge in the market. We have a mature platform. It's a very stable platform that provides an easy mechanism for for application developers to deliver applications to customers, and for retail customers to consume those services.
Erik, what's your biggest challenge going to market?
Understanding human beings is always a little bit complicated, but I think we've done a pretty good job in the last 6 months of understanding the market, understanding the use cases, and really rounding off the finishing touches on our applications so that they integrate smoothly with the developers. And Microsoft and Google underscored the need for a service provider or a software provider to work with the development community, and we spent a lot of time creating tools for developers to address the mobile workspace, to address the mobile workplace and the mobile workforce, and subsequently deliver those tools. So in the near future, we're going to be rolling out a suite of applications, and we do have a press release out about 2 of those new applications that we're delivering. And we're going to be working more closely with co-working spaces to give our customers a place to sit and work, and be able to deliver the full life cycle of their business from inception to plateau.
So we're now well into the second day of ITEXPO 2017. What have you seen that's exciting this year?
I think Fort Lauderdale is a great venue. We have a lot of local presence. We've had certainly a lot of booth traffic, and I think we're going to do very well here.
Erik, always great to hear. Thanks for joining us. Good to see you as always.
Thank you very much.